This is it? This is Kingsmarch? Science and civilization must have never recovered.
Your time was different, yes. But don't discount the Kalgorans just yet. They have potential.
We shall see.
Where did Alva go?
She has gone ahead to meet her local contacts.
We will need a vessel to navigate the archipelago. We must begin our search to locate the pieces of the weapon.
Please, try to put aside your differences in my absence. Where should we be looking for the pieces?
We know the pieces of the weapon radiate intense, latent corruption. The more dangerous an island is, the more likely it is to contain a piece of it.
It is crucial that we find a captain with in-depth knowledge of the local area. Then we will stand a better chance of finding what we seek. How can I advise you? Doriane sees the world through a different lens. You must remember that he is of a bygone era.
I can hear you, you know.
Indeed.
And of what era are you, exactly?
Older still. I have seen many civilizations rise and fall.
Must I listen to squabble?
It is a strange feeling meeting someone so gifted in sciences I unintentionally brought to the world. All of Vaal technology and advancements derived from my ultimate mistake.
You call the beast a mistake? On this I do not agree. The gods were nothing but monstrous tyrants. The power of corruption allowed humanity to seize back control of their destiny.
And what did you do with that control? In your experiments, I saw death, dismemberment, a living nightmare.
A means to an end. They were all willing sacrifices.
That is somehow even more frightening. The zealotry, the fervor. I've seen it all too often. A kind of madness, seemingly fundamental to mankind.
Perhaps, but it was their choice to make. They gave themselves in the hopes of saving our people. My only regret is that I failed.
Oh, to bear but one regret.
Regrets are what shape us. Learnings observed about ourselves. No one is perfect.
Do whatever it takes.
Is this the friend you mentioned?
Ah, there you are. This is my contact, Rog, a trader with a keen eye for valuable artifacts. Rog, my friends are after a ship, and it just so happens we have a cartload of Vaal treasure to cover the charter.
I need a guide. Someone capable of taking me to your most dangerous islands.
Kalguran merchant vessels don't intentionally seek out danger. However, there is one captain who may be up to the task. Name's Makoru. I'll set up an account for you, but for now,
where
here's
are
your
you going?
charter. Take it to her. I've no doubt she'll accept.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to study a tome on blood magic I found back in Exile. How exciting! Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime.
The name's Tujin. I'm the harbour master around here. Welcome to our fair little town. You have a vessel charter, I see?
Greetings, Master Tujen. Indeed, I have a charter. I seek Makoru.
Just out on the pier. It's the only ship on the dock right now. Before you go, perhaps I can ask a favour. See, Kingsmarch trade has seen better days. Ships go out, and they don't come back. And that kind of shite is bad for business.
Oh dear, I feel seasick already.
A local island we call Journey's End is spewing out blasted fog all over the sea, as thick as mud. The Karui know all about it, but won't seem to touch it. Something has to be done.
That fog'll swallow ship and soul alike. How do we get there?
Nakoru can do it. She's Karui and grew up on these waters. If anyone can get you there, it's her, no doubt. Yes? I'm not a tour guide. This here's the harbour. Got an harbour concern? That's me. For all other concerns, best ask someone else.
Well, is this truly how you greet visitors, Master Tujen?
Don't take it personal. We got a lot of people coming and going here. I lost count of all the ones that rub me the wrong way. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. I used to believe a whole load of bollocks about honor and tradition. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children. The words were hollow, but the intent was good. It really is all about making a better world for those that will follow us.
So, you are here to build a new future for your people. Admirable.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel you are leaving out some important details.
Quite worldly, aren't you? The situation back in Kalgur made the prospect of Rayclast a little more appealing than it otherwise would have been.
Not that I know of your home, but it must have been dire for you to become an immigrant on Rayclast. What happened in Kalgur?
Oh, you know, the usual things that make good folk run to the ends of the world. Water under the bridge now. No sense poking a hornet's nest. The big man's resolved to leave us alone, so long as we keep sending back Vaal artifacts. Or whatever else his heart desires. Keep it up!
This is my shop, Rog's Rarities. Please look around, and if you have any questions, do let me know. Hail. Oh, Kingsmarch. It's what we Kalgurans call this little port town of ours, and also the region round it.
Kingsmarch? So you've got a king to worry about, I take it?
All this has been authorised by the king, and we certainly pay enough taxes that we can never forget that. But we're quite far from home. We're mostly left to our own devices. Oh, except for the king's hand. He spends a season here each year to make sure we're on the up and up. There is no greater concentration of loyal followers of the king than here in Kingsmarch. Know what I mean, friend?
This king of yours would do well to stay away, lest he end up skinned.
Oh, wow. That's rather direct. You and I should keep in touch. What is it you want to know about us?
We all have a tale. I want to know what makes you, you.
Well, most Kalgurans here on Rayclast are in various guilds. I'm in the Meridian Free Traders, the trade guild that owns the charter for Kingsmarch. You can't beat our logistics. Danik is in the Artificers Guild these days. Tujen's a freelance harbour master, but he stays close. You've got to keep the family together, you know. The wife's the only one still carrying on our grand quest. I sure do miss her, but she always comes back soon enough. On an unrelated note, the King's Hand is due to return to Kalgur any day now. Take care if you see him around. This shop is my pride and joy. I've been dreaming of running my own place since my younger days, even though that was impossible back home.
This sounds like a beautiful dream. Tell me more of this, Sir Rog.
There are a limited number of merchant licenses, all owned by wealthy families. New licenses only come up every few years, but I could never afford one back in Kalgur. I've fallen on better times here in Rayclast, you might say. So here I am. I was never one for grand quests, always preferred sorting logistics from the back, but I'm glad I'm here. I'd never have had my children, or built all this. The wife says I'm the real hero, because I have a business and support my family. She might just be buttering me up, but I still take it to heart. The grand quest that brought me here? Oh no, that's a long story. I couldn't possibly. All right then, if you insist, I'll tell the tale. 2 decades ago, our glorious leader, Danik, led us on an expedition across stormy and dangerous oceans to look for an artifact called the Triskelion Flame. Our search took us to the forsaken continent of Rayclast, a land filled with horrible monsters and raving mad exiles.
Outside the Vastiri, maybe. You should visit our desert sometime. It is quite beautiful.
But we excavated many ancient sites, uncovering some of the lost history of our people's short residence here. Long ago, Kalgurans tried to settle on Rayclast, and, it did not go well. In the end, they did not survive, and they lost the Triskelion flame. We've been looking for it for over 20 years now, and to be honest, well, we've gotten a bit sidetracked, but my wife refuses to give up on the dream. Oh, my Gwenna never did feel quite comfortable here. She spends much of her time off continuing our adventure. Doesn't have anything to do with the King's Hand being in town this year.
I understand you. I am not exactly welcome back home either. It is my bane to bear.
Good day. Until next time.
Ah, a sorceress in Kingsmarch. What a strange sight. I've heard tales of your kind. My name is Danig. I am the humble leader of this fair port, and its smith.
Oh, I am pleased to meet you, Lord Danig. You are so tall. I must know, what kind of smithing is that? It's like none I've ever seen.
Observant. Yes, I'm a bit more than a blacksmith. I'm also skilled in runecraft.
Runecraft. Oh, it sounds like such beautiful sorcery. Do tell me its tale.
Oh, it's not sorcery. It's science, taught to me by priests in my younger days. But enough about me. You're as far from home as we are, more or less. We should exchange tales over an ale sometime soon. This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
It has a charm, I suppose, though it does make me homesick for the Vastiri. Still, it is impressive what you have built.
To be fair, we did have local help. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Vaal artifacts.
How strange. Why is he wasting his time with the remnants of a dead empire? Seems all kings obsess over ridiculous things.
Your guess is as good as mine. Kingsmarch is actually our second attempt at settling on Rayclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
To lose the telling of a tale is one of the heart's worst burdens.
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. We also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Rayclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
I can incinerate evil myself, but purification, Rayclast could use that.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there, I just get bogged down by the work of running Kingsmarch.
The burden of leadership usually falls on the unwilling. It is a sign of your virtue. I admire you for this.
One day there will be a glorious return.
Take your time.
One day we Grand Four will finish our quest, and perhaps do a little saving of this fair Rayclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark, and blades to bite deeper.
I hang on these words. Remarkable. And you, Lord Danig, can do this? I am in awe. Tell me, can runes truly accomplish such things?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers, and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
I know it's impolite to ask this of a strong man, but did you make sure you properly focused your will?
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you, and these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. Survive.
Hail. He's been a great teacher, no doubt about it. But gosh, has he gotten soft as he's aged.
He seems like a gentleman to me.
Oh, he surely is. But you see, years ago, he'd drive a hard bargain. He was a great negotiator. Then he went and had children. Oh, awful. Now he seemingly doesn't have the energy to haggle. Almost gives stuff away.
You learned much from this Faustus fellow before he passed away.
I did. He was a complicated man, to say the least. Died of natural causes, they say, but I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew what you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
Age can change us all. Why didn't you ask him about this?
I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I asked. He looked me dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me, like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing, got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, he was clutching a small Vaal artifact. I heard he held it so tightly his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
Master Tujen must pace himself with his drinking.
Yes, it is a bit of a worry. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange? Thanks for the chat.
Watch your step, eh? Slip overboard and you're on your own. I'm Kanu, first mate of the Aurora May. If you're looking for a ship, best speak to the boss, Makoru. And mind your manners while you're at it.
Good day, Kanu. You have such confidence. I hope you are a capable seafarer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the best.
The best.
The second best.
Ha! Well done.
My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
Sometimes we do not value home until it is gone. I thought I didn't need my home. But in truth, it is difficult to be without it.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose. Bye then.
Welcome aboard. I'm Makoru, captain of the Aurora May.
Good day. I have received a charter, and am looking for a crew.
Look no further. The Aurora May and her crew are at your service. We can take you wherever you need. Places other captains would never dream of going. Your business is your business. Now, we can set sail whenever you like. We've arrived. Talamoana. I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the trade guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
I admire you for your achievements, Makoru.
Thank you. But my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
You are not permitted because of your lineage.
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
I know very little of this king. Tell me what you've heard.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Vaal artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Vaal devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
Treasonous actions. You should be careful with this information, Makoru.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now. One that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclass in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
I, too, was insulted for choosing my own destiny.
Well, look at us now. We're doing okay. Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
What an adventure. Please continue.
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
But you lived?
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice. And many of them still follow me to this day, here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. Go well!
How can I help? Ahoy! We shouldn't be here. This place hates us. Can't you feel it? I keep seeing angry faces in the fog.
Stop! Don't come near the circle.
Freya Hartlin? Is that you?
Yes, it is.
You remind me of the tale woman of Mayakara. Please, how long have you been here, dear Freya?
Longer than I can fathom.
My heart is in pain for you. How can we break this magic?
My boy.
He's lost somewhere on the island, and with him, our trove of raw verisium. It must be runesmithed into spikes. It is the only way to break the seal.
Captain Grisham Hartlin.
I also fear for his fate.
Well then, best we find him. Danig can help with the verisium. Now get your arse moving and look for the captain. I'll stay with Freya.
Please hurry. I feel I could die at any moment. Oh, Cadogan, preserve me.
Hey, don't name him.
You must forgive me. This has been a nightmare.
Oh, of course. I can't even imagine. What's it been now? 4 years? We thought you made it to Kalgur with your shipment.
We crashed upon these unseen shoals. Oh, how I've missed home. I long to walk once more under the sun in those softly waving fields.
Softly waving fields? What part of Midgard are you from again?
Oh, my head. Oh, it aches.
Of course. I can't imagine what being out here this long does to the mind. Please don't strain yourself.
Yes, I think I'll rest now.
These ancestral totems are a menace that remain from ancient days. They gather a cursed fog, and we cannot stop them or break them. If you come to this place and have any idea how to destroy them, please do. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe.
None may leave this accursed island.
Ha! Your curse holds no power over me.
All hands on deck.
Die, scum!
Eternal pain. To your captivity. Eternal pain.
Piercing thought!
Eternal pain. Do not
So this is
his
the
lies.
shards. I see why they covet it.
Hot off the quill. Grisham Heartland confirmed dead.
Freya Heartland's still around and trapped on Journey's End? How strange. I believe I know the runes that could break that seal.
I must hurry. I trust you, Lord Danig. I beg you, do your best work for me.
Reclast has always been full of surprises. So be it. I'll forge those spikes with haste. There we go. That should do it. Be careful out there. Go make some legends.
You have the verisium spikes. Quickly, impale these totems. I know very little of the fog, other than its malice. It drew us in and led us to our doom.
It is known to wreak havoc on the mind. Mirages, whispers, lies. Every captain I know has reported strange sightings in the fog over the years. It's only gotten worse of late.
Something's wrong out there with the world. Something's happening. I have to get out of here.
Indeed. But what do you specifically speak of?
I just have to get out. It's been too long. All I remember is the horrible sound of our ship slamming against the rocks. I crawled through the sand and mist, beset by the cries of the dying. And when I opened my eyes, I was here, safe, but trapped.
Incredible. This magic fortress protected you.
Something about these Karui totems keeps the malice of the fog at bay.
Are you sure this verisium substance will work?
Are you not familiar with the power of runes?
Verisium's the very foundation of Kalguran rune work. We call it truth metal. As they say, what is runed becomes reality.
A metal born of the very stars themselves.
Danig would know more of the details, but if a skilled smith imprints the rune for deadly on a sword, that sword becomes, well, deadlier.
Amazing. Magic truly thrives in all places.
Magic? It's not magic. It's science.
Oh, come now. It is magic.
Farewell.
Oh, shite! What's going on? Oh, we've been played, haven't we? Come out of here.
This is all an illusion.
Trick. May it not bear a bitter cost.
I should have known something was off about all that. In my younger days, I'd never been fooled by such a charlatan.
That thing fooled us both.
Aye, perhaps. Nonetheless, the fog is cleared, and a Kalguran always pays up. As promised, this is for you. Why are you asking? Who sent you? Bugger off!
Why do you live in fear of him?
Not funny. Move on. Makoru's got something to prove. Lucky for you, she's got the talent to back it up. You won't go wrong getting on that ship. She's been underestimated. By my people, and her own.
Her own people did not believe in her? Outrageous.
Aye, she's left them behind. But she's got her people's spirit. I'm fond of the Karui. They value honor and ancestral tales of bravery. Not just talk, for real. They live the way us Kalgurans claim we do. They're wild and free.
I am confused. Why would they underestimate such a capable leader? She is a strong woman.
Oh, you know how it is in times of change. The younger ones get ideas, and the older ones try to push them back toward tradition. The Karui passionately follow what they call the Way.
What do you know of the Way?
Well, I don't know the ins and outs of it, but it's a kind of code of honor.
I see. So, Makoru, she rejects the way of her people?
Reject is a strong word. You'd have to ask her. She forges her own path. Kind of like we did coming here, to Rayclast. I admire that. He's fairly new in town. I heard he had too many modern ideas for the chieftain's liking. He seems capable enough, and Makoru's taken a liking to him.
Tell me, who is this chieftain?
His name's Tavakai. He's a bit of a hard-ass, a real warrior. And we do our very best not to cross him.
Don't worry. I will be respectful. I am his guest, after all.
Good luck with that. Now, there's a true friend. Me and him have been on this campaign here in Rayclass since the start of this little venture, when it was but a lodge and a dream. Next thing you know, well, it all got away from us. And here we are, with the whole town somehow grown up around us.
You should be proud. It seems you have done well for yourselves here.
I'm just now realizing I haven't been on an expedition in 6 bloody years. Time really is a cruel master.
I cannot imagine. You've been cooped up here too long. You must join me for an adventure sometime.
Stranger things have happened, I suppose. It's quite the worry. Not one of us sleeps right at night lately. It's just not like her to disappear this long.
I would be troubled too, if it's not like her.
We'd seen her a lot more recently, after certain folk made their way back to Kalgur some years back. She's not one to be tied down to mortar and stone, mind you. But weeks without a word. No, that's not how Gwen.
Rest assured, I will see if I can find your friend.
Please do. Now that there's a good man. He's led us through thick and thin. An aspiring dreamer and a cynical realist. He's a unique fellow.
You speak with great respect for him. What makes you admire him so, Master Tujen?
His conviction, his passion. He could change the world, if he just believed he could. I should have known that wasn't Freya Hartland. Whatever it may have been, it gives me chills thinking about it, so I don't want to.
The tale women tell of a cowardly god of lies. Not one of ours, but Esmeri. They called him the Raven.
Tell it to the Skalds, will ya? I'd rather not know. Bugger off!
Please, what concerns you so deeply about this, Master Tujen?
It's unnatural, like a bloody curse. You all just go about your days like nothing's wrong. Yet at any moment, some almighty being could appear and cause mayhem. Like I said, it's best not to even think about these gods of yours.
We have to stand against beings like that. We can't ignore them, or they will rule us.
Yeah. In the 20 years we've been here, I've seen shite that'd knock your boots off. You know how I get through it? I drink, not think. You should try it sometime. Keep it up.
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
Please, go on.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Wickedness lies where we least expect. Yes, I know this.
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Please, leave them and me out of this. You're making fools of us both.
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? Utopia is not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
I am a free woman. Banished, but free.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better.
The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
I will consider it.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order. We are an order of true believers, dedicated to the salvation of humanity. To that end, we have given everything, and will continue to give of ourselves until Rayclast is saved.
Your cause sounds admirable, but just as the sands, nothing is perfect.
Friend, we are on the same side. Surely you will pledge yourself to aid in the cause.
So how will you know when you have succeeded?
No more pain, no more suffering, no more horrors upon the world. A fresh start, a time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations, unnatural creations, creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
I am not sure I follow what you mean.
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The gods are responsible for much pain, but also much beauty.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
What rubbish. They seem very honorable to me. They are wondrous people.
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension. Yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
Some gods can lead their people to glory. Kings only cause suffering.
The Kalguran king seeks Vaal artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Vaal destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake. For Utopia!
Greetings. The more I consider it, the more I believe I've seen a depiction of a weapon. Especially now that I can study the piece in Doriani's possession.
A depiction? Where? The scraps I know, I learned from incredibly ancient ruins.
Yes. When I consulted the ancient being Kalandra, she told me where to find the seed of corruption. She was cryptic and said that it already belonged to me. That it always had. I can still only guess what she meant. In the ruins where the seed was sealed, I saw carvings on the wall. It was a message, left for anyone who might follow in the eons to come. A series of giant murals. The first was broken, but the second depicted the creation of the seed. The third mural portrayed the seed's destruction. At the time, I thought it was a warning. Now I see the weapon was depicted quite literally, being driven into the seed. It might not have been a warning. It might have been instructions.
This confirms my hypothesis. The weapon is the key to destroying the beast. We must find and reassemble it, no matter the cost.
I am honor-bound to do this, but I would still volunteer.
Whatever it takes.
I must concur with the hooded one. Someone intentionally carved information meant to be discovered in the future. To do such a thing, They must have believed that their civilization might be endangered. However, the most important clues I found were done differently. Hand carvings. We found them in this region. The stones depicted pieces of the weapon being thrown into the sea.
Why would someone try to dispose of it?
Their reasoning was unclear, but from what I saw, it was thrown not by soldiers, but by a woman, a scientist, and I have no idea who she was.
What possessed you to break our ancestral binding? You have released Karui, the Deceiver! Now he's free to wreak havoc on Rayclast once more. I should take your head where you stand.
You will do no such thing. How were we to know? Even I knew nothing of that prison or what was held there.
It was the concern of chieftains and the Hatsungo, not those who reject the way.
Honored chieftain, I take it.
Yes, I am Tavakai, chieftain of the Tsukuhama tribe. These waters belong to the Karui. You, along with the Kalgurans, are our guests, and your welcome is already wearing thin.
This must be made right. I will find and slay this Tekaru.
It is too late for that. Besides, if you weren't trespassing on our shores, it would never have happened. Consider this your first and last warning, Takarui. Yes, you are all guests here on these waters. Waters that have belonged to us since the beginning of time. Our way is our identity. It is beyond life and death. The way gave us the strength to endure all the horrors of Rayclast. Corruption, disease, slavers. Ugh, never again.
The Maraketh have endured many of the same woes. All that truly matters is strength. What else ensures survival?
Nothing does. The Maraketh know this. Strength is the key. And yet here we are. Slowly but surely, outsiders forsake us. The Vaal, the Eternal Empire, and now, the Kalgurans. I thought their leader Danik was true of heart, until he allowed the harvest of our sacred whale, and it was all downhill from there. 20 years ago, we allowed only 4 Kalgurans to stay here, and now look at this place. It began with our remote tribes. They would disappear from their islands, gone without a trace. For generations, the Eternal Empire and the bastards of Oriath raided the weakest of our people and took them as slaves. But where are those slavers now? Dead and gone.
As they deserve. I despise this part of humanity, past and present.
Yes, 1,000 times over. Now, we must rise stronger than ever. We will not stray again from the old way, the true way, the way that carried us through history. We must be strong for the world to see, so that we are the masters of our own destiny. Long ago, Tsukuhama put axes in our hands and taught us to fight. That is the most important lesson of our way. We were nothing before we were given strength.
Strength is vital to overcoming our own weaknesses. It is true.
Had we been united in our strength, perhaps history would have told a different tale. Now, the tribes must stand together and put the Karui first. We will always have neighbors, but they must acknowledge our strength, and one way or another, they shall. Tsukuhama tasked his tribe, my tribe, with keeping that deceiver in his prison. Our sacred duty kept us in this region, even though we longed for the sea. But it is good that we stayed.
Such a powerful being left out in the open? I cannot comprehend how this has happened.
Capturing him was a miracle in itself. It was then impossible to move him. We tried posting warriors to keep watch over the prison. He'd drive them mad. They'd throw themselves into the sea. Instead, we allowed his fog to wreak its havoc, and in turn, keep him hidden. Besides, I had no idea Kalguran runes could undo our ancestral binding. Yet another reason for us to not get along.
Please forgive me. It is a regrettable situation. I did not mean harm.
For untold generations, he slept soundly in that prison. But the deceiver woke from his slumber 20 years ago and has been causing more and more problems ever since. The fog, crashing ships, foul dreams, cursed voices. Even one of our elders fell for his lies and went missing. But it will be much worse now that the deceiver is free, thanks to you. It is disappointing to see our young abandoning the way and becoming what? Work hands? For the Kalgurans? It is ridiculous! She could be so much more!
But, Chieftain, with respect, who are you to judge her path?
I am her father, so I am more than qualified. Ugh. The first Karui captain of some outsider's fleet. Is there really honor in that? I doubt it. Kanu rejected us to be a lowly first mate, as they call it. I know his father. He is deeply ashamed. The youth these days are more foolish than ever. Kanu was always headstrong, loud and disrespectful, all the makings of a great warrior. He threw it all away to work for the Kalgurans. We have lost many to foreign causes. That's why Ngamakanui is now off-limits to outsiders.
I too choose to walk my own path. It really is not as easy as you think.
Few choices are easy, but some are right. We cannot afford to lose more of our young to these dangerous ideas. He showed promise when he arrived on our shores. I saw the warrior within, but I will never forgive him for allowing the hunt of our sacred whale.
I must tell you, Sir Danig was not to blame. He wishes he could have stopped it.
I did not know that. Either way, the Kalguran monster that is Kingsmarch is too large for any one man to fully control. Behave yourself.
G'day.
By the boss, you mean Makoru?
That's right. Makoru's the boss. But more than that, she's a role model, a true leader. She showed the Kalgurans what the Karui have to offer. And honestly, I'm just lucky to be following in her footsteps.
All right, all right. You know flattery doesn't work on me, Kanu.
It is simply the truth.
You have done well, Makoru. There is no denying that.
The Karui have no ships like the Aurora May. Our vessels are meant to travel between islands or to fish. But the Aurora May? Woo! She feels like she could take us to the end of the world.
The ships remind me of the carts back home. Always in motion. A masterful construction.
I'm just happy to live in times like these. I think about it sometimes, you know? What a day to be alive. To breathe in the air, feel the sun. Could be a lot worse. When the Kalgurans showed up, it brought a lot of tension to the tribes. Also brought doubt among the outer islands. My family left the Tasoleo tribe when I was only a boy. They then joined the Tukohama tribe. My parents found hope in their message of strength.
As they should. Did you feel the same?
Well, look, I don't reject the way. It just feels different to me. Late at night, out on the sea, I can still feel what our old tribe called the flow. It's real. It's powerful.
The sea has a power.
Oh, it's hard to put into words. All I know is Tavakai's version of the way is definitely not something I can flow with. Tavakai doesn't trust outsiders. He wants to drive the Karui further away into isolation. And that doesn't feel right to me. It feels backwards. We should at least hear new ideas out. See what they can offer us. Calm seas flow under you.
Good day. What's this? A part of a map? Huh. Can't tell much from this alone. Let me know if you find more of it.
I left Nakanu before I was even old enough to run the Isle of Shrikes. Because of that, in the eyes of the Karui, I'm not a man. I didn't pass the test. It's a ridiculous tradition. And I know a few ladies who can vouch for my manhood.
You are not yet a warrior, but soon you will be. Climb these cliffs and collect one Shrike egg. If you feel you cannot go on, turn back. You can always try again next season. We seek to build wisdom and strength, not to destroy you. A corpse does your tribe no good. No matter what you choose to do, return with a grand tale of what you faced. Tavakai, chieftain of the Tukuhama tribe.
There you are, the source of all this fear.
You there! Beat that bird senseless, will you?
What is happening? Do my eyes deceive?
Boy, Whakapanu saved me.
Is no more.
Now I'm getting out of this bloody nest. Over here, will you? Talamoana, tail woman. It's been many a year since old Martiki has seen one of your kind in the flesh.
Not quite a tale woman, but it is a fair assumption. Greetings to you, Martiki.
There is always more to the story. I knew that even before I was an elder of the Tukuhama tribe. Now, I must honor you the best way that I can, with the blessing of our ancestors. If you are worthy, they will see you for who you are, and more. Quite clever, really. Let us return to your ship. I will show you the way to our most sacred place, the Eye of Hinekora. From there, I will speak for you to enter our halls of the dead. You will be tested, but also rewarded. Show them your strength. Ah, Makoru. It is good to see you.
Martiki, you're alive. I'd heard you were missing.
Yes. They told me I was too old to keep taking out my canoe. Maybe they were right. It is quite the tale. And I was weak, I admit. When the fog swept over the water, I should have known what I saw wasn't real. But there she was, Myra Kana. Sweet and strong as the day we met. She plowed on through the fog, and I chased her like she was alive. Like we were young again. Then, crash! Next thing I know, I'm wet as anything and preparing to be bird food.
Good thing our patron here got there when they did.
Yes, and about that. There is the small matter of what I've promised our hero here.
Why do I get the feeling this involves me?
Show me your map, Makoru. There is a place I want to take our friend, when they have the time. Yes, there it is. The Eye of Hinekora. Gateway to the halls of the dead.
You want to take them to the Karui's most sacred place. Were you hit on the head?
Trust me, my hero here is special. They deserve a chance to prove themselves to our ancestors.
Tavakai will lose his mind if he finds out about this.
Ah, well, perhaps in this case it's best for him to only hear what he needs to hear.
All right, but after this I'm taking you back to Nakanu.
Yes, yes, that's fine. Show them your strength.
G'day.
Talamoana. Now we're getting somewhere. We've got half a map. See if you can find more scraps. Martiki has already gone inside the eye. You best catch up with her.
So this is where the Karui come to test their metal.
you are. We call this place the Eye of Hinekora. Far below, Hinekora herself resides. She, the Mother of Death, sees the choices we have made, and from that has foresight of the path ahead. Now, this here, this is Navali. She is the speaker. The word of the will of Hinekora. Oh, and that on her shoulder? That's Yama. He's a good boy.
Good day, Navali. Greetings, Yama.
The Elder's tale of your victory is well received. He vouches for you, but that is not quite enough. The Mother of Death must decide if you may enter. Step forth, look into the bowl. Hinekora will see you. All of you.
A pure heart, a questioning mind. Leaving the desert was her only choice. But in her undoing, she may never forgive or forget.
Hinekora has spoken. You are worthy. Prove to our ancestors that which I already know to be true.
Why am I on the ground?
Well, put simply, you are dead. But do not worry. The Mother of Death has you in her embrace. Your body will be safe here, while your spirit moves forward to prove yourself to our ancestors.
Matiki, you might have told me I was about to die.
Maybe I should have, yes. Well.
You may enter. We will be watching.
Yes. At the end of our lives, Hinekora catches the Ngakuramakoi in her embrace.
Death is not the end. The halls of the dead are merely the first rest on a long journey.
The first rest? What lies after?
That is not for man or God to know.
In other words, we have no idea. But the halls give us some comfort from total oblivion, at least. The halls of the dead are open to the worthy and their children. We come here to consult with our ancestors in times of great need.
Your ancestors take heart from seeing their descendants.
It's good to hear that, but it's not all so kind-hearted. When the sky permits, we come to watch the trials of the ancestors. The living may only see it properly under the light of a full moon.
Why is that?
Well, you see, great crystal veins guide the light down on certain nights of the year. Warrior souls can be seen by the grace of Lani Hua.
It is a gift from a goddess who cannot be with us in person.
You'll never see anything like it as long as you live. All our greatest warriors from history on the same field. No holding back. After all, why pull punches? They're already dead.
The trial is not a sport. It is a sacred tradition.
Can't it be both? Different tribes, shoulder to shoulder, cheering on their heroes. We bring meat and ale. We make a real night of it.
I suppose there is joy in community and competition. Just don't speak this way in front of Hinekora.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Can your goddess hear us now?
I do.
Praise the Mother of Death.
Indeed.
When we speak of our ancestors and their wisdom, it's not just poetic. All Karui since the time of Tukohama linger here still, in the halls of the dead. Their advice and counsel is our greatest source of strength.
We have something like this. The barrier. Not on this scale, of course. We mainly use them as a punishment for criminals.
This place is no punishment. It is a blessing. In any case, my feelings on all this are complicated, but the way was established long before my time. Sometimes it really just is what it is. The gods were once mortal. They hunted, fished, and ate like we do. Many of Tukohama's deeds were achieved before his ascension.
Tell me. I'll carry his tale.
During the Great Wasting, he united the tribes. He put axes in our hands, and taught us to survive. But he was not just a bringer of violence. No, he was a bringer of hope. Hope among all the tribes. Some forget that.
Some choose to forget.
Exactly. Each tribe has its own story of the Great Wasting. Some call it a great fire, or the barren centuries. Others, an endless winter. The truth lies buried in all these tales. There was an ancient time of horror and famine. But in those dark years, our gods first stepped forward. Tugohama, Inekora, Tafoa, and the rest.
We call it the Winter of the World. The Marraketh had no gods before that. Did you?
No. For us, history begins there. The Great Wasting erased all that came before. Maybe there wasn't even a before for us. When did the first Karui emerge from that volcano? Something to ask Hinegora, Navali.
The Mother of Death can recall only her own memories. History begins at the rise of the gods, because that is when Hinekora was born.
Curious. So the end of time, as she recalls it, is really her death.
Yes.
Now we test your mettle. Rise, warriors of Ngamakanui. Smiles upon your strength.
The Marraketh earns her blessings, one trial at a time.
Ngamahu is the mother of fire. She lends it to us in life, but here, in death, we return it to Hinekora. We exist now to give our wisdom to our descendants, until we are all returned to the volcano. When the world is forged anew, a new line of Karui will emerge to conquer a savage world. Until then, we linger here in the halls of the dead.
Face the guardians of the forest. Come, warriors of Tafoa! The forest smiles upon your bravery.
She knows the truth when she sees it.
Tafoa is the son of the forest, and its father. His alone is the perspective of the ages, of centuries of life, growth, death, and decay. Inner peace can only be attained by accepting that life and death are inevitable. This is something you will learn as the ages pass here, in the halls of the dead.
Flow like the sea! Assemble warriors of Casalio!
Casalio smiles upon your fluidity.
The ancestors see you. You are welcome in our halls of the dead.
Judged, weighed, and found worthy.
Casalio is the father of water. But he does not require you to believe. He is the essence of the moment, of flowing from one second into the next. Be who you are. Be what you are. Be nothing other than this, and you will know peace. You will be here until the end of time, but that is no weight at all if you exist only in this moment. In this way, this flow, you will find it pleasant here, in the halls of the dead.
Have no fear. I am both here and there, just as you are now.
It cannot be. This is some sort of strange illusion.
The water of sight does not slay the living, just nearly so. The water of sight does not raise the dead, just nearly so. On the verge, we have one eye in each world. And so I serve Hinekora. I am her speaker, both in life and in death.
I still cannot comprehend this place. It makes no sense.
The Mother of Death is all that stands between us and oblivion. Before she embraced us, those that died simply ceased to be. Now the souls of the Karui people continue on, lending their wisdom and strength to those that follow. Our Mother of Death is gifted with the ability to see into the past. Her prophecies guide us on the eternal search for the way forward.
Our Tale Women do something similar. The tales they tell guide us.
Before Rayclast, before the lake, before the primordial molten world, before the stars themselves. Time circled upon itself into infinity. Hinekora sees not what you will do, only what you did, and what you shall do again. Probably.
Our tales have no mention of this circling of time. What is that?
One day, time will end. Then time will begin again. Hinekora remembers the future past. Not very clearly, but enough to guide our way forward. You do not remember our previous meetings, but I do, by the grace of Hinekora's sight. Some ends are peaceful, even quiet. Some are bloody, loud, and reckless. Some are lonely, and those are the worst. But the end of time is not to be feared. It is a release, a mercy. Or the pains of a long and weary existence will fall away from us. Then we shall see the world with innocent eyes once more.
Ah, I see. You fear the end, but long for the new beginning.
They are one and the same. The end gives birth to the beginning to the end. Yes, you and I shall have this conversation again, as we have before, many times. Time passes slowly for me, but it does pass. My service is not endless. The renowned Hatungo Narumoa served before me, and others served before her.
How could you step aside, knowing what you know?
I can only remember my future past while my soul is bound to Hinekora. Life and death draw ever closer together, and oblivion lies in wait. Hinekora has seen you, but now, one final challenge.
Huh?
A challenger! Old Yama is worthy of Hinekora. Come!
I do not run from a challenge.
Knows your fate! Yama sees your soul! Okay. Yama sees you. You are worthy.
He is much more than he appeared.
You beat Yama. Yama is impressed, but not surprised. We saw you. Yes, saw. The Mother of Death sees all. The Mother waited for you. The years come and go. Still she waits. Last time, an outsider here. Very disappointing. Every failure brings less hope.
When did this happen?
You think you know. You imagine more. Cannot imagine. Longer than you think.
Don't be so sure. The Maraketh have a very long memory.
Yama has known many speakers. Walk among the dead, walk among the living, but belong to neither. Navali is kind, kindest of all.
This is how it should be. Tail women should always be kind.
Give Yama nuts! The others never did. They were dead, risen. One heartbeat Navali still has. Every shortest day. No destiny, no fate, and no hope yet. The Mother sees only failure.
Why does she only see failure? It must be sad for her.
We try this, we try that, and we fail. You fail. She remembers all.
We must defy history. We must succeed.
Hope is a tasty worm, crawling on an unknown leaf. Cut down trees, one by one. The worm might still hide, but the forest grows thin.
And one day, the forest could vanish entirely.
Go.
Step forth. Behold the Mother. Hinekora sees you. The past is laid bare before her. She knows you. But now, she listens. You may speak.
Tell me, Mother of Death, will I find my place in this world?
A weary traveler stumbles down the mountain, smiling, only to see a vast range ahead. Surrounded by watching faces, a child plays in the sand.
Oh, is he happy?
Yes.
That's good. That is good to hear.
The Mother of Death has spoken. You will one day be welcomed here. Hinekora invites you to fight in our trial of the ancestors, to test yourself to your absolute limits. But now is not that time. When the time comes, you will know. It is a great honor to participate in our trial of the ancestors. It is very rare that an outsider is allowed to participate.
I will respect and honor your ways.
You will know when the time is right. For now, we are not undertaking the trials. Too many are refusing. One among us has elevated their angry voice above the others. Utula of the Kitava tribe has long found the afterlife constricting. He has convinced several others to become unruly. They are refusing to fight and causing great disturbances.
That sounds like a great dishonor.
Utula has convinced them they could overthrow this place or even escape. We have done the best we can for the souls here, but it is not enough for some. This often happens with souls new to this timeless existence. It will pass, as it always does. The path is ordained.
So, you did it. I knew you could. I knew you would.
Hinekora is the true tale woman of this world and beyond. It is humbling.
Ah, yes. The Mother of Death is truly a wonder. I hope you have enjoyed your time here, and perhaps learned a little along the way. I look forward to seeing what you achieve next.
Quickly. I am glad the Tukohama tribe still thrives. In the early days, Tukohama was a good man.
You knew him?
Yes, and I also helped kill him too, much to my regret.
The tales are true. You journeyed with the Godslayer?
Yes, at the time there was no other way. There is one consolation. His spark was not lost. Thank you.
Hail. Well, you met the chieftain. How was it?
He is powerful. I am impressed with him.
To be sure. I've two minds about him, though. On one hand, he's fostering tradition, allowing it to thrive. On the other, well, he can be a bit much.
He pursues what he values. It is not a simple thing to do.
You're telling me.
Land ahoy!
They're nice here. They'll feed you.
A brief calm amid a storm of corruption. Their faces were smiles, but those spears suggest other ways.
Welcome to a restless friend. Praise those who seek utopia. I am Servitor Marius. I'm pleased to tell you the Twilight Order opens its arms to all. However, only those who pledge to our cause are welcome within its hall. Are you using hope as it on?
Hope could be helped us save the world.
You are very wise. Yes, indeed. You could be a part of the future. Pledge yourself to a shining horizon. horizon. Yes, the pledge is something we take very seriously. It is a commitment. A commitment to yourself and to Utopia. All we ask is that you join us wholeheartedly, without fear. Doubt is natural, and we will answer all your questions, leaving only pure determination towards the betterment of the world.
I am looking for a place in this world, but I'm not sure if this is it. Still, share your tale.
You need not decide immediately, of course. Dine with us. Come to know us. We always say, you arrive a stranger on Orestes, but remain as a friend. The pledge can come later. For now, how about tithing? Tithing is a noble action indeed. Your support would be much appreciated.
You want me to pay you? For what?
We will gladly educate you about our cause. You should seek the counsel of our missionary, Lorandis, once more. He can speak to the details of our plight better than I. I can take your pledge or a tithing. No more, no less.
You can tell me nothing substantial.
A servitor knows his place. Utopia awaits. The Maraketh are a vibrant success story. Harsh traditions kept them alive for eons in a brutal world. You won't need to be so militant in our Utopia.
What if I prefer being militant?
Oh, well, you don't have to stay in Utopia. I suppose you could always sail to Kelgur. Perhaps their way of life would suit you better.
That's it? You're not going to try to convince me?
Young lady, I'm not a preacher, more of a realist, idealist. If Utopia doesn't work for you, you're not a prisoner.
I suppose that's fair.
Please,
do your step, hey? This island looks nice, beautiful even. But they say anyone who settles here goes missing. The thing is, I spent a week on this beach a couple summers ago. I didn't see a damn thing. I did drink pretty heavily, though. Nah, rumors and tales, you'll be fine.
I will break you, crab! Any bow.
We reached these shores under the first full moon. Tasalio made the sea here rich beyond measure. We slept deeply and knew nothing of the dangers of this place. Tafor offered us living wood, and Valakor was kind. We sang for the bounty of our new home, and to Ramakor, and to the beautiful Arohongui as she watched from Lanihua's palace in the sky. We found abandoned homes. Others lived here before us. This was a sign that we had chosen well. We didn't see the statues until much later.
What does that fin belong to? Well, that complicates things. the kill! Someone may want this. It may yet prove useful.
We reached these shores under the first full moon. Tasaleo made the sea here rich beyond measure. We slept deeply and knew nothing of the dangers of this place. Tafor offered us living wood, and Valakor was kind. We sang for the bounty of our new home, and to Ramakor, and to the beautiful Arohongui as she watched from Lanihua's palace in the sky. We found abandoned homes. Others lived here before us. This was a sign that we had chosen well. We didn't see the statues until much later.
Each and every one of them turned to stone. Have you come to join, my beloved?
You will join them!
You will not find me such easy prey.
Suffer!
Can you resist the urge to look?
It's the last thing you'll see.
this piece of the weapon. It has writing on it.
The first example of precursor writing I've ever seen.
I recognize some of these symbols.
What? How?
When I was very young, but a boy and still mortal. Such a faded memory. I was in her lap, and symbols like these decorated a vivid book. I can almost hear her saying the words, what they mean.
Please, you must recall. What do they mean?
I'm not sure. I have to think on it. I have to try to remember.
Then we must find the other pieces. We need more information.
Now, we must find the others. Make haste. How can I advise you? It is curious that the weapon was broken into pieces and dispersed here.
From what I have seen, I don't believe the weapon was broken apart. It was never fully completed at all. I have only ever seen it portrayed in pieces. The third mural, the one you saw, must have been an instruction. It is my belief that the creators of the weapon were interrupted.
Let me guess. Did something destroy them?
It's impossible to know for certain. They were wiped out thousands of years before my time. Do you have any notion?
I was too young to remember much. I was among the Ismeri when it happened. But they did tell stories. I recall tales of a great fire, a great wasting.
You were alive for that? The historical record, it's always been conjecture.
I remember fear. I remember sorrow. But the Ismeri had chosen their homes carefully. They were separatists. They rejected technology. And in the end, they were right. Move swiftly.
What were these edicts?
We have very little information, but if the seed of corruption was the instrument of the second edict, it may have been created in response to an unknown first edict.
The first mural I saw was broken, but there was definitely something there. They must have been facing some disaster, or enemy, or change in the world. Did they create the seed of corruption in response?
Whenever the Vaal built something dangerous, we also ran a parallel project. As a contingency, the weapon, the instrument of the Third Edict. I believe it is a fail-safe. If the seed of corruption grew out of control, then perhaps it was designed to shut down the experiment.
Then that is exactly what we will do.
Do you intend to go back and stop your cataclysm after this?
I cannot. Unfortunately, that is not how time works. Everything one knows will happen, did happen. This is the one case where ignorance can be a scientist's greatest asset. I must learn as little about history as possible while I am in this era.
Welcome. I don't think we're going to find ourselves in open warfare, but Tavakai has recently slowed trade and restricted us to the docks at their settlement. That whale incident certainly didn't help.
A what? A whale?
Our king commanded one of our vessels to hunt and harvest meat from a sacred whale, knowing full well what it meant to the Karui. By the time I found out, I was already too late. Tavakai hasn't spoken to me since. Our trade with the Karui fluctuates. There are so many tribes with different beliefs and different propensities. Some days we're all profiting. Other days, they're raiding our shipping lanes.
This type of situation is common in the Vestiri. The strong tend to do as they please.
The Tukahama tribe, the largest in the region, welcomed us at first. We got along very well. Too well. When some of their younger members became interested in Kingsmarch, their chieftain, Tavakai, began to see us a little differently. I should have trusted my instincts. I knew something was strange about that situation. I suppose this confirms the Heartlands are long dead.
I think it used my memories of my Akara's tail women against me. It made fools of us all.
Farewell.
Welcome. Here for a deal? Business has been on the rise ever since he took up residence outside my shop. People duck in here to seek refuge from him, and I make a sale while they hide. It's a win for everybody.
Friend. Ah, so you've met Servitor Marius, a diligent shepherd of tomorrow.
I did not get much information from him. Quite strange.
Oh, we just have very particular roles, you see. He is a servitor, he tends to the congregation. Quite an important task. I am a missionary. My role is to spread word to those willing to hear about the new tomorrow.
Ah, so you're in charge of how the Order is perceived.
Don't worry, friend. It all becomes clearer the closer you get. With a large operation such as ours, defined roles are an important part of achieving success. So many moving parts the world over. It is freeing knowing your place in it all. I am very pleased you are showing such interest in our efforts.
For Utopia.
Hail. Rumor has it you're looking for objects of grand importance. Should we be concerned?
I would not lie to you. Yes, it is quite concerning. But tell me, how do you know of this?
Nothing's a secret around here for long, see? At least not to me. Just be careful. That's all I ask. Till next time.
How can I help? So what is this thing you found? Seems only fair to ask, since we're doing all the hard work sailing you around.
They tell me it's a piece of an ancient weapon, but we shall see.
Oh, how interesting, I guess. So we're risking our necks for some old collector's item, eh?
It is more than just some collector's item. It could be what helps us save the world.
Could be. So it's uncertain. Ah, well, either way, we're doing our part. Let's see what happens. Tasalio guide you.
Yes? That's most of the map now, but I can't quite make out the destination. We need one more piece. Are you telling me there may be another Cataclysm? You should have told me sooner. If this weapon can truly save us all, we'll do whatever it takes to aid you.
My people too have sworn a pledge to fight corruption. Welcome to the war.
I won't fail. Maybe this is my chance to prove myself.
They're polite to me here, but I can tell they consider me an outsider now. It shouldn't be like this. Maybe one day things will be different. Just probably not what Tavakai leads the tribe.
Hey, outsider! Over here! Hail! That's what you outsiders say, right? Thought I heard the clink of gold in your pocket. I'm Ruhaki. I'm an apprentice carver here on Ngamakanui. I'd be keen to trade for some of that gold of yours. Seeing as you freed my favorite elder, I'll even give you a discount. Well, just between you and I, I'm tired of Tavakai's teachings. I don't just need strength, I need a future. There isn't a single girl my age who'll marry a man with no prospects. Wait, you're looking for a strong bloke? I know a guy. It's me. Keep it in mind, eh? I knew I liked you. Thank you for saving Matiki. He's my favorite elder. He never punished me. Not that I ever did anything wrong. You know what? I think I could even budge on some of my prices. Just for you, though. See you.
Voila!
Well, it seems I owe you a debt of thanks. Old Martiki here says you were quite the hero.
It was a fight I won't soon forget. Tukohama himself would delight at what I saw you do back there.
The waters knew Martiki was alive, yes. I told you, Tavakai. Keep looking, I said. The old coot still breathes.
Hey, now. I may be old, but I am wise.
Oh, how the tail women back home would love you two.
For your good deed, I will allow you to come and go from the sacred hall as you please, but no further inland. The heart of the Tukohama tribe is for our people only. You have my thanks. How do you know of this place?
Oh, I must have mumbled a thing or two in my sleep.
For a moment I thought you may have taken them there.
That would be a first, wouldn't it?
Huh? We did travel to this Eye of Henneco.
Definitely would be a first. But that's mad. Unless, of course, the ancestors approved. Then there'd be no problem at all.
I suppose so. Still, I don't think it's a good idea.
Exactly.
We share a love of our home. The Maraketh cherish Tavastiri, even though at times it can feel like it holds no love for us.
Sand and water are not so different. The tide is not always on our side either. But we know our place in the world. We know that we owe respect to its power. I am sure the Maraketh know this of the Vastiri, hmm?
It is true. We fear the sands, and admire them. You are both wise, indeed.
We gather from time to time. Not as often as we should, but it usually always becomes some sort of altercation. Some of us just have very different ideas.
It is our differences that make us stronger.
Perhaps, but there must be someone who carries the truth.
How do you know that your truth is the truth for all Karui?
It is not your business, but I will share this with you. I appealed to Tukohama, to all the ancestors. I asked them for guidance. Tukohama heard me. His presence rumbled the very earth, and my axe, it began to glow against the night, filled with his strength. It was a reminder of what he taught us so long ago.
We have not known the ancestors to reveal their will to us in such a way for a very long time. Tavakai is our true Ngamakanui. Where he leads, we will follow without question. It is only a matter of time before the other tribes recognize his strength.
The word represents a fighter of fierce conviction. Someone who truly embodies the way. A fighter who, when called upon, would give it all to honor the way or die trying.
How does one become such a person?
Our ancestors were all Ngamakanui in their own way while they were alive. It is what made them special. You can feel it radiate from the person. An aura, a truth.
Yes, and we believe the ancestors choose their fighter. They bless them with passion for the tribe. And we are blessed to have Tavakai, even if he may be a little headstrong at times.
Kaimana.
Ati, said with love, my chieftain.
Of course we know of the beast. Every culture on Rayclass knows of the beast. It kept the gods asleep. The Karui in his slumber. But the corruption, the blood fever, this price is too heavy to pay.
Divinity and corruption, yes. Both unnatural curses upon the world. Think about how simple things would be without them. But a mystic knows what's simple isn't always true.
There is always something to cause suffering in the world, good intentions or not. Until the day bloodlust overtakes us, we shall try our best to maintain balance.
Bloodlust? This sounds a worrisome tale.
The tribes all have their own end-of-time stories. Ours follows the one true Ngamakanui. Through no fault of their own, This warrior will inspire the entire world to war. A war to end all. And the Ngamakanui will fall in that war.
Yes, and his corpse shall be where the seed of a new day is sown, a time when all can be strong.
So am I speaking to this Ngamakanui?
Who is to say? It is not my place to know or to guess. I do not even really care. If I am, so be it. If not, I will still do what is right for my people, whatever that may be.
Do you worry about the people of Arastas?
Bah! The very name Arastas sets my teeth on edge. That is not our name for those ancient shores. The Twilight Order has been there in some form for a very long time. There are sacred burial sites deep within the island, but they are not Karui. Other than that, we know very little about them.
Yes, but we know enough to be concerned. Unlike the Kalgurans, the Order actively recruits any that will listen. Listen long enough, and you may pledge just to shut them up. Once you're recruited, you say goodbye to your old life. Goodbye to your family, goodbye to yourself. It is worrisome, yes.
We have lost many of our youth to their cause. They promise a new future, a new world. But we do not know how they plan to achieve it. There is more to uncover about their motives.
Put simply, they may soon know the meaning of the true way. I will not console another mother, sister, or child who has lost their loved one to those wretched fools, never to hear from them again.
Have you not spoken to their elders?
The head of the sea serpent is hard to find in stormy seas. Their hierarchy is confusing. Titles upon titles. It reeks of a militant structure, no matter how they try to make it look.
The swords give a hint or two.
We've tried talking. I'm done with it.
Not just Tavakai. I also tried, yes.
And me too. All I got out of it was about half a day of listening to nonsense that went in one ear and out the other. I think they might not even know what they're going on about. They do make a good mead, though.
Remember, you are a guest.
How can I help you? So, you did it. I knew you could. I knew you would. I'm proud of you.
Did what?
Oh, no matter. Not really anything significant. Ha.
Is your title of Elder a special duty? How does one become such a thing?
Becoming an Elder? Good question.
It simply requires being old, and not dead yet.
Oh, come now, Kaimana. A bit of wisdom as well.
Yes, I have plenty of all that.
I am just making fun, yes? Matsiki became an elder during the worst plague of blood fever these shores have ever seen. He gave himself, all of himself, without a care, yes. I still don't know how he survived, but many would not have, had he not been so brave and, well, so wise.
You honor me, Kaimana.
Yes, deserved.
It was wonderful to see Makoru and Kanu again. It has been some time.
Are they forbidden to enter this place?
We don't stop them.
That's right. We don't. It is their choice not to come.
But that is not the whole story, They left the tribe. They bear that burden. They know where your heart is, Tavakai.
Yes. Though they know they can come, it does not mean they feel they can.
It is still their choice. And they have made it.
Yes, they have. For now.
Be brave out there.
Welcome. Yes, it plagues us more and more of late. Starts with a fever. Progresses to boils rising from under the skin. Then, madness, rage.
It is heartbreaking, watching so many loved ones ripped apart, sent away to die alone.
Such things must be done for the greater good.
We have no choice. Let one stay, their family falls. Let the family stay, well, no more tribe. Yes.
The blood fever must end, no matter what it takes.
Why do you speak of Kitava here? It was our Tukohama that gave him his scars.
Those cultists that massacred Oriath were no Ngakuramakoi. They were undesirables.
Ah, much like the Faridan.
The cult of Kitava grew like a tumor when we allowed our culture to weaken. Kitava would have consumed the world. Had I been of age, I would have slain him myself. Let them all rot, forgotten.
Ah, Ngamakanui is all around us. The waters, the way, the Karui. Ngakanu is our home, but Ngamakanui is our heart, yes?
Makes me think of the Vestiri.
We are nomadic, usually. We've tarried too long in this place. Ngamakanui is wherever the Ngakuramakoi currently call home.
We guard and protect the land, and it provides for us in return. We defend it with blood and axe. We cull that which should not be, that which corrupts. Then we travel on. Eventually, another tribe will arrive, finding it unspoiled. We do this so that when we move on, we too will find bounty waiting for us.
Yes, that is a beautiful aspect of the way. Seen like this, the tribes are one. Hinekora spoke to you? What did she say?
She did what?
It is hard to say.
Ah, the Mother of Death tells us not what we want to know, but what we need to hear, yes. The meaning of her prophecies will become clear when the time is right.
The Hinekora tribe seems to have endless time to sit around playing with cryptic messages. We do not. We live in the real world, where we must fight or die. In any case, I don't want to know how you came to speak with the Mother of Death.
Kalakura. Wait, what do you have there? Is that a fin from Whakapanu Island?
It is. Does it hold a hidden use?
Blazing Valakor! I don't believe it! I was seeking something from that beast for my next elixir. I am experimenting day in, day out, yes. Trying to find a cure.
A cure? For what sickness?
Why, the blood fever, of course. It has been the death of many of our people of late. I am under Tavakai's order to cure it. Quite the task, Please, let me have it. I have something for you in return. Though you have done me a great deed, perhaps don't stay too long. Tavakai can get a bit upset with unexpected guests. Goodbye.
Be wary here. The kinfolk are a bit crazed lately. They used to be nothing more than a nuisance. But now that volcano rumbles like it's hungry, and you can see them carting sulfite down there non-stop. The mountain must be alive. And oh boy, it's got an appetite.
They demand blood. I will give it to you.
don't bring sulfite.
I bring only your doom.
Squash.
Petulant brute. What is he doing? Go, take it! Let this volcano be your tomb.
This piece has writing too. I have some sense of the meaning.
Give me everything you recall, no matter how insignificant. We must try to translate them.
There must be a tale locked in the back of your mind. Focus on it.
As a child, I was sent to live among the Asmeri with my brother and sister. But before that, I lived somewhere else. Somewhere with great works of stone and metal and glass. And a kind, smiling face. A woman's face. I haven't thought about this in thousands of years. It's a mortal memory, faded to static.
Don't get distracted. Keep the thought in your mind. You must find the last piece. Now go. We will work on this.
Look for the last piece.
What's good? So, found more of that fancy weapon, eh? Can I see it?
The hooded one has it concealed. I dare not ask where. It cannot be safely touched by mortal hands.
Oh, okay. Well, the more I hear, the more curious I get. Can't really blame me. I'm a simple fella. Something like this. Entire generations come and go without having eyes on a thing so significant.
It is something to be taken seriously. Whether it works remains to be seen.
The crew talks, I listen. Some of them heard that Doriabi guy arguing with the spooky one on the Cape. It did sound all very serious.
You mean Doriani and the hooded one?
Yeah, those fellas. Ah, well, good luck finding the other piece. We got your back. Bye then.
Talamoana. Look at that! We've got the whole map now. Shall we see where it leads? We've arrived.
In the Kingsmarch tavern, sailors whisper about clanking and roaring coming from that prison. Though it was abandoned long ago, it seems there are still folks kicking around in there. I don't know much more about this place.
Even the storms cannot wash away what was done here. The place reeks of it. True justice need not declare itself. Get back! On the phone!
You have been weighed and measured, and you have been found wanting. You are unworthy, but fear not, for redemption is a grace which may be earned by the willing. Until then, the Empire shall be your father and your mother.
A key. Best keep it close. Faith fed them nothing in the end.
justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other. Choose wisely. The heart unlocks compassion. Compassion is the first step toward redemption.
Our mistake was holding on to hope. Even after the sky turned crimson and the sea raged, even after we cowered inside these walls and rode out the chaos, we believed the Empire would come. Not for the prisoners, but for us. We kept them all caged for weeks as our supplies dwindled. The fish we caught were rotting and dead, yet still moving. The rain was slick like grease, and men who touched it began to burn from the inside out as if an unseen flame had caught within them. No ship from the Empire came. No ships passed at all. The prisoners were growing more and more restless and were certain to become violent. We told them nothing, but they'd felt it. So we began to feed them. We cut chunks of meat. They kept growing back, so we cut some more, and that quelled the prisoners. They had no idea what we'd done. When they learned what they'd been eating, gods help us.
By the order of Emperor Zaro, my honored predecessor, none may enter this chamber. The prisoner within is beyond death, beyond force of arms. He must be left to rot for all time. Emperor Chittis Perandus.
This was not built to keep people out, but to keep something in. Whatever is down here, they left to drown like vermin. Not this is our, but I am your doom.
Time to end this.
Your lust for vengeance dies with you.
The final piece. These symbols.
The translation work we've done. Is it enough?
Something about a forge. This part says you must finish it, or something like it. You must forge it. The word forge is drawn like a name. It's not an action, it's a place.
So, we must find an ancient precursor forge.
A forge? How do we find it?
This is the first time in my life I'm forced to admit. I have no idea. Ask the crew, perhaps. The Karui. They live here, after all.
This is the final piece. We have succeeded.
What's good? You found all the pieces then? So, what now? Do they just sort of snap together?
We're not sure yet. The Hooded One and Doriani are deliberating, or arguing, depending on their mood, it seems.
You guess you're right. Nothing's that easy, is it? Let me ask around, eh? Maybe someone's heard a rumor or a myth. You never know. All good.
I am seeking an island with ancient technology, likely buried beneath the earth. Do the Karui tales mention anything like this?
I've never heard any mention of such a place.
I have.
Really? Where?
My old tribe tells a tale of a foreign medicine woman. It's a very old story. Took place after a great fire scoured the world. My ancestors had to dive into the sea just to survive. When they came to the surface, they found a burned woman floating in the tide.
What's this have to do with the forge? Get to the point.
She begged them to take her somewhere and promised to forge them a great reward. But the toll was too heavy. She was too injured, and she died trying to use the forge. She was buried there.
Where?
Arrestus. Well, wasn't called that back then, though.
Arrestus? Why didn't you mention this sooner?
Mention what? An old myth about a foreign woman who died trying to use a forge some unknown thousands of years ago? I only knew you were looking for pieces of some old artifact. I didn't hear nothing about looking for a forge.
Well, it is at least something to investigate. We must go to Arastas. What do we know of the forge?
It is older than any other civilization on Rayclast. Only stone will remain. Anything else would have long since decayed.
I do not know how to tell what I am looking for.
They were masters of their world. They built structures whose mere remnants inspire awe. Even in me. You will know it when you see it. The Vaal would have supplanted their legacy, had we but time.
Lower the anchor. Talamoana.
A new world awaits.
I trust the Order will not begrudge us this visit.
I am so pleased you made it, friend. Arastas and the Order welcomes you. What's ours is yours. Break bread with us. Share in...
Please, hold your tongue a moment. I need to know something.
I see. How can we assist you?
Have you seen any signs of an ancient forge on this island?
I think I may be able to help, but it will require a notable member of the Order. Please, follow me. Your timing is quite remarkable, you know. Together, we can witness the birth of a new tomorrow. A better tomorrow. Now, I must ask that you wait here a time. I shall fetch the first herald. He will know how to aid you. I am sure he will be delighted to meet you.
Something stirs beyond these walls. I should investigate.
The meddler in the flesh. We have been made well aware of your activities.
Panu! How could you?
Let her go. It matters not. You will hand over what you have found. Come, Kanu.
Friend, give us the pieces. Come now, think this through. We promise you more. Accept Utopia. Embrace the Savior. Pledge now. It is not too late for you. Beauty awaits us all. Search your heart. You know that there is hope for you.
to save you!
Unfamiliar
Corvian,
etchings.
deal with
What
this
looks
defiler!
to be the Order's work.
Becoming quite a nuisance.
I should have known you would be involved in this.
My life's work is about to be finished. The Twilight Order will see to it that the world is remade. A world without gods, without suffering, without the disease of divinity. You and your shade cannot stop us. First Herald, deal with them.
As you wish.
Feel the chill.
Right! The Savior is precious. He is all that matters. Your time is shorter than you think. Tomorrow is at hand. Let the gods die. You die. We are reborn. My lady, take your leave. I will bury these fools. I will bury it all. For the Savior!
Please take me with you, please! Wait, I know where they're keeping the beast. Orith, they're in Orith, please forgive me, Makoru, please.
Treason is unforgivable.
Wait, no!
Let the ancestors judge him.
These murals, they appear to depict the weapon and the beast. Who made these?
The ones that came before. Older than the oldest stories.
A place of endings, or new beginnings.
You've done well. This feels oddly familiar. This will take most of my strength. Stand back.
Behold! The might of the Karui!
No! What are you doing?
Taking what is rightfully ours! The Karui will now be stronger than ever before!
You fool! They need the weapon! The world is at stake!
Enough! What? No! Daughter! I will fix this. The Karui way!
The weapon is radiating intense corruption. It will sicken and madden all those who near it. Quickly, he has returned to Ngamakanui. You must stop him. There is no doubt now in my mind. It is the weapon I saw in that third mural. The forging revealed an inscription. The symbols declare it the instrument of the Third Edict. It was designed for the sole purpose of cleansing corruption and destroying the beast.
The Third Edict? What is the meaning of these edicts? Perhaps it follows that the seed was the instrument of a second edict. But why? What part of this tale are we missing? Why would any civilization intentionally create the seed of corruption?
They must have had a good reason. But we have no choice. We must destroy the beast. It makes sense. Oriana is part of this Twilight Order.
We should have known. Their goals were in alignment. It's obvious in retrospect.
We had centuries of science at our disposal, and still, we could not control the beast. These religious fools are going to cause another cataclysm.
We must find them. We must make them see reason.
I was the most reasonable man of my era, and until my hand was forced, I didn't listen. I suspect they won't either.
Time is short. Make haste.
Yes? Makoru's fallen ill. I can't believe it. You've got to do what you can to help her.
Tavakai said he'd heal her the Karui way, though I am not sure what that means.
The man's not in his right mind. Please, just don't let her die.
I will redeem her. Do not worry.
That maggot bastard! It just goes to show, you never truly know someone.
He paid the ultimate price for his betrayal.
But how did I not see it? I got blind drunk with him only a few days ago.
Come now, Master Tujen. The drink got in the way of your senses.
Ah, good point. He's stubborn, to say the least. But if he believes he's the true Nakura McCoy, he'll think he's the one to bring the Karui together.
Either way, a fool he has been. The choices he has made have been unfortunate, to say the least.
Sometimes our convictions make monsters of us. I hope there's a way to set all this right. Till next time.
That bloody scoundrel Kanu. I can't believe it. Rosary's my name. Ship's cook, on this vessel at least.
Your food is much maligned by the crew.
Don't hold it against me. I don't usually cook, okay? I just signed on to round out the crew. Technically, I'm the highest-ranking trade guild member on this ship, so I guess I'm the captain now. I'll get you where you need to go in Makoru's absence. Our first order of business ought to be getting her back. Set a course, and I'll make it happen. It'll haunt me forever. What was Karnu thinking? I knew he'd been out on Erastus a bunch, but I thought nothing of it. Figured he was having a good time. The way a young'un should.
He is a Balbalak. His reasons are nothing but excuses.
Bloody bastards. They've always been a bit spooky, but I didn't know it went this far. And then there's Makoru. Oh, what a day it's been. We've served on a few ships together now. I always tried to look out for her. Gave her a piece of advice now and then. We Kalgurans can be a bit hard-headed when it comes to foreigners. When she passed the captain's challenge with a unanimous vote, I was right proud. Her rescue should be our #1 priority. We owe her that. My best recipes? That's a good question. Generally speaking, I'll cook what I've got. I can't cook what I haven't got now, can I?
I suppose I prefer water and cabbage over fish. They're unnatural.
Trusty cabbage soup. A staple aboard the Aurora, May. A tradition, really.
Some traditions are mistakes.
Well, look. If you want fancy, go to the Kingsmarch Tavern. We're here to do a job. Off you go. Something's not right. Not right at all. Blood fever. Madness. Blimey. Please, do whatever you can to save Makoru.
The air's thick with blood. I must hurry. Die with dignity. The blood fever spreads. Then we end it here. You're not sick. What's happening?
Yes, but for how long? I can't be certain. Now, please, stop Tavakai. He is lost.
I will put an end to this. Hide until I return.
I will, yes. Go. Save our people.
The Ngamakanui are those who truly embody our culture. If you wish to become one of us, you do not have to be Karui by blood. But you must follow the way. Pass your test at the Isle of Shrikes or elsewhere. Live by our traditions. Live through strength, but most of all, do not let the way shift or falter. Stand strong when others would seek to dominate or subvert you. This is how we will survive as a people.
Another interfering with things they don't understand. You don't belong here. This is a Karui matter.
Where is Makoru?
As we speak, the ancestors heal her. Enough! The time for talk is over.
The blood of your people stains your
Remember this
hands.
day, if you survive.
Get back!
Like Kakoya! I am the true Chronomancer! I must be stronger. For the Karui!
Do you not see what you've become?
Let them know the might of the Karui! I am the true Ngamakanui!
darkness becomes you. Your head is mine. Lend me your strength, Tokuhama! This is not the way. What? Why do you reject me? All I have done in your honor! So be it. I will save my people myself! The power of the ancestors is mine! Outsider!
Blinded by rage. What have I done?
It is over, Tavakai.
Please, can you heal her?
I believe so, but we have to move quickly. You must relinquish the weapon.
Do what you must.
Father!
Forgive me, daughter. The fever took hold, and I lost my way.
You must not forget your mistake, Tavakai. For the coming war, we need you and your people to fight alongside us. I will use the weapon to heal those infected here. In return, the Karui must aid us in fighting Oriana and her forces.
You have my word.
You will redeem yourself. But first we must decide what is next.
Return to Kingsmarch. We must prepare to bring the fight to Oriana. With the weapon in hand, we must face the beast. The Countess leads the Twilight Order, and we now know she has taken the beast to Oriana. By using the weapon, the Karui have been cured of their blood fever and have pledged to aid our cause. But we need a sizable army for the battle ahead. It is time to rally our allies. We must recruit the Ezemites, the Meraketh, and the living Vaal that Doriani speaks of. Then, our siege may stand a chance.
I am ashamed. Somehow, I must live with my actions. The madness I felt, the fervor. We must not let that madness take hold of the world. The Karui will aid you. We shall sail the tides of war.
We must put our differences aside. We must move forward together.
Yes. I will pay my debt of shame until my last breath.
My people stand by me. They see my heart is true. But I shall wait to learn what the ancestors make of me.
We are often defined by our mistakes, but you are worthy of your people's forgiveness. Your ancestors will see this too. I know it.
I hope you are right. But now, I must redeem my name by the strength of Tukohama. As promised, you have the might of the Karui alongside you. Well then, what is it that brings you here? You've clearly made yourself at home on our waters.
I am on a mission to find and rebuild an ancient weapon. A weapon that may help us destroy corruption.
Our islands have become more and more sickened of late. Those who stray fall ill with the blood fever and are cast out to die alone. My Hotungo worries that the beast has returned to the world once more.
The beast has indeed returned, and the Maraketh are on the move once again. I need the weapon to drain and remove corruption.
This weapon, it sounds like it could cure the blood fever. We believe it is caused by corruption contaminating our very blood, so removing it may heal that sickness. A powerful weapon indeed. I suppose I can allow you to continue your search, for now. We will not interfere with your passage on our waters, but you best remain respectful. Go with honor.
Oh, you made us all proud, yes. You will forever hold a special place in the hearts of the Tukohama tribe.
Yes, you will be long remembered. The outsider who saved us all. We won't forget.
I will remember your tales.
Well, of course. We're pretty special, yes?
Unforgettable. Ha!
Be strong.
Ah, my friend.
You hungry? You saved Makoru? Good on ya! She's the heart of this crew. I can go back to cooking your meals now. Guess you played yourself, eh? Go on then.
Talamoana. In a strange way, all of this may be what ends up healing my relationship with my father. Tavakai has seen what comes of his stubborn way, and I've seen that there is some wisdom to be found in our tribe's strength and loyalty.
I am pleased. Let your differences bring you together, not drive you apart.
There'll be a lot of conversations to come, but I'm hopeful. So, it seems Tavakai has pledged to aid you and, well, the crew and I already discussed it. We also volunteer. I didn't think I'd be fighting side by side with my father anytime soon. Truly, these are the end times. Ha! Go well.
Aye. It fills my old heart to know she's well again. I hope after all this, we've learned enough to find a better way forward with the Karui.
I have experience in this, so listen to me now. It is better if you can work together. Build a future on the back of mutual respect.
I look forward to that. Truly, I do. Keep it up.
Welcome. Here for a deal? Bye then.
Welcome to the Forge.
Now we need allies. I believe we have earned goodwill throughout Rayclast. It is time to call upon those debts. One last journey, recruiting any who will join us before we assault Oriath. The Karui are already with us. We should call upon the Ezemites and the Maraketh.
As it so happens, I may also have some forces in reserve.
You have living warriors? Where?
Suffice to say, I've always got a contingency plan.
On we go then, to build an alliance against the end.